Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Final Fantasy XIII-2 on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is, and that's 8.4 GB. The game is, at least not right now that I'm recording it, on Gamepass. It's also a really expensive game. I think it's even 40, maybe even 50 euros right now. It makes no sense. Get this game while it's on sale, and then we get to the other problem. It's rarely on sale. You know, this is one of those games that's maybe like 1 or 2 times a year on sale, and you get like 50% off. So you need to still pay a pretty decent buck for this game. Good thing is, the game has literally every compatibility option you can ask for. Resolution boost, FPS boost, auto HDR, it has everything. It's a Xbox 360 titles, Gen Durango. It even has like Xbox One X enhancements, but those don't work. Yeah, they work on the Series, but they make no sense if you're using the functions of the Xbox Series S and X. But I will explain. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis, new games, old games, updates on games, sometimes even a bit of hardware here and there. So, yeah, Final Fantasy XIII-2. One of the games I actually never played back in the day. I was a little bit done with Final Fantasy. The last Final Fantasy I played before, I even completed before this one, was Final Fantasy X. And after that, I was a little bit done with the series, you know. It was like, Final Fantasy. I even bought Final Fantasy XII, and I couldn't get into it. It's my least favorite Final Fantasy XII. Maybe I'm right now, some people, Maurice, how can you say that? But, yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I know your name.
And, after that, I lost a little bit of the track. The first Final Fantasy I picked up after that was Final Fantasy 15. I completed that one, even completed the remake of Final Fantasy, but here we are. So what are we getting here? A upscaled, natively upscaled 1440p at 60 FPS with auto HDR. This is probably one of the best looking backwards compatible games you can get. Before I show you the frame rate, I will show off how that works with the Xbox One X enhancements. So you push in the hamburger and cheeses buttons, or the start and select button. I always call them hamburger and cheese because the select button looks like 2 pieces of cheese, and the start button looks like a hamburger bun. So that's why. Push them at the same time, and you get the old Xbox 360 menu. Go to your right, and you see Xbox One X settings. And before you think, oh, Maurice, I can put it on performance mode. That's not really performance mode. It's putting the game on its original code. So it will be running the Xbox 360 version of the game. So you will get 720p at 30 FPS or at 60 FPS. So keep this on graphics. Don't do a thing. Leave it. I shouldn't have talked about it at all. Examine. 3 potions. Let's see. I think I can even. Sarah. See, I got a few new things going on. I hope I can find a fight around here before I go. Ah, here we go. But look at how sharp this game is. It's completely insane. Already done. So here's the frame rate test that I did. 60 FPS all the way through. It drops only when you are changing to like the fighting modes or when you are in a menu like I'm right now on the Series S. but it changes to 60 FPS like instantly. Series S runs at 1440p native. That's a native upscaling, so it doesn't use any upscaling techniques like FSR or anything. It's natively output at 1440p, so it uses the original code and just doubled it on the Series S. So the original game ran at like 720p at 30 FPS. And by doubling it, you get 1440p at 60 FPS. So double everything. Yeah, really, really, really great stuff. Let's get a little bit further. But look at how sharp this game looks. And I love that. I know it's a game that's like, what, 12, 13 years old or something. Final Fantasy XIII being 13 years old. Yeah, that's where we are. Well, I actually thought we would have a fight. Look at this!
Yet, huh?
No, instead, my things are
Yes, it is a 13-year-old game, but holy moly, how sharp and how amazing this game runs.
I guess not. Unless they think they're doing the right thing.
It might not be a person at all. I mean, space being warped everywhere.
Oh no.
Anything could happen, really.
Right. And that's how your things ended up out here? It's not a bad theory. Okay. So maybe we should ask if anyone else is missing stuff.
Let's head to the house and find out.
This feels like a remaster, you know? It is not a remaster, but it 100% feels like a remaster.
What's this?
Going on here.
That mirror. It was never there before.
Hey, check it out.
Wait.
Yeah, ray tracing reflections. No.
What is that?
But look at it. We had the technology like 12, 13 years ago to have amazing reflections in mirrors. And nowadays we need to have like ray tracing and it barely works. Why are we not using this
Something that
again?
doesn't belong. I think
This is Xbox 360. You know, that's the same with Half-Life 2 on the Xbox 360. It has such insane, amazing reflections that not a single game comes even close to it right now. You definitely should check out my Half-Life 2 video one day on the channel.
Can you tell me, Lightning? Do I dare believe this man?
It's really insane that back in the day we had better reflections than we have right now.
Now we just have to head for the gate.
I don't get it. What was that artifact doing in the mirror?
Well, the mirror must have belonged to someone else in the past. I'm going to take this artifact and open that gate. But you still don't trust me, do you? I can see it in your eyes. If there's anything you're
can see
about,
it in
don't
your
believe,
eyes.
Just ask, and I'll try to explain.
Well,
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
there is one thing.
Hello.
What is it you want, exactly?
A future that has people in it. I lived at the end of days. I was the very last child to be born. As I grew up, everyone I knew died, one by one, until eventually it was just me. All their dreams fell on my shoulders. I was their last hope.
Gonna skip this.
You want to take a moment
Let's
to say
go.
goodbye before we leave?
Thanks.
No, not really.
I think I'm okay.
But yeah, you guys, this is Final Fantasy XIII 2 running on a Xbox Series S. And yes, it is a 12-year-old game, but oh, does it look upscaled. This is one of the best natively upscaled games you can get on your Xbox Series S RX. We're getting 1440p, 60 FPS, auto HDR. It's a full-blown remaster without it being a full-blown remaster. That's how good it is. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.